October 3rd, Franklin Field in Philadelphia. And for the Cleveland Browns, a day of truth. 4 key players are sidelined for today's game, but only victory in today's Eagles game holds any meaning. And out on the field they go, led by reserve quarterback Jim Nanowski. The Eagles scored first as King Hill finds Pete Retzlaff all alone for a 2-yard touchdown pass. The Eagles 7, the Browns struggling. But the Browns battle back, led by Jim Brown, Superman in pads.
Collins, flank right, ends in tight. Give to Jim Brown, turning right end, behind Hickerson. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, a touchdown for the Browns!
Individually, this gives Jim Brown a record total of 106 lifetime touchdowns, but most important, it ties the Eagles at 7-7. Yet a 42-yard Eagles field goal sends the teams back to their dressing rooms with Philadelphia leading 10-7. Tension is everywhere inside the Browns' quarters, everywhere except with the coaches and players. Everyone is busily evaluating the first half and making necessary adjustments for second half combat. Sure, the going is tough. Now is the time to get going. Both teams matched third quarter touchdowns, but now the Browns must not only battle the Eagles, but the clock. Time has become as big an enemy as Philadelphia, and the Browns are forced to punt.
Jerry Collins to do the kicking. Timmy Brown and Scarpati are deep back at the 10. Here's the snap. Collins gets the kick end over end. Timmy Brown's under it. Got it at the 11. Fumbles the ball. It's back on the 5. It's still rolling. The Browns, I believe, is still rolling. The Browns have recovered the football. The ball is down on the 1-yard line.
The big break, which can decide the outcome of any game, decides this one. Jim Brown batters across. Browns lead 21-17. The Eagles try to play catch-up and get caught up.
Ron Goodman will flank to the left. Groh will be a slot back to the left. Pogue is out about 8 at right end. Flags down. Hill throws, and this one is intercepted by Feeder to 30. He's to the 20, 15, 10. Touchdown for the Cleveland Browns.
The final score, Browns 35, Eagles 17. The second big game at a time has been won. Ahead lies Cleveland in a Saturday night encounter with winless Pittsburgh. Frank Ryan will be ready. The world seems right again. October 10th, Municipal Stadium in Cleveland. And rain, football's greatest equalizer between haves and have-nots, pours down on Cleveland. It began at midday, and by game time this Saturday night, the playing field is a quagmire. Yet these conditions provide the setting for another heart-stopping Browns-Steelers battle. The field is a player's nightmare. Solid footing is virtually impossible. The risk of injury runs high in rain. Cleveland struggles to a 10-0 first quarter lead. Pittsburgh sloshes back to cut it down 10-6 at halftime. 15 more third quarter minutes of slipping and sliding end with Blanton's boys clinging to a slim 17-12 edge. The game ticks away. It's late in the final quarter when disaster strikes the Browns.
Collins standing on his 41. It's time. High end over end kick. Jefferson's under it. They're going to let it hit at the 15. Goes to the 10. He picks it up at the 6. He's in at the 8. He gets away to the 10. He's to the 15. He's to the 20. He's to the 30. He may go all the way. He's to the midfield stripe. He's hit at the 45. He gets away to the 40. He's to the 30. He's finally pulled down all the way down on the Browns' 26-yard line by Sidney Williams.
Shades of last week's Eagles encounter. On a night such as this, lightning could strike twice, and it does.
Ballman flank left. Martha's out 5 at the right end. First down and 10 at the 15-yard line. The give is to Hoke. Outside the tackle. He's hit at the 15. He's to the 10. He's to the 5. And he's down to the 2 to the 1. A touchdown for Hoke.
Pittsburgh leads 19-17. Three and a half minutes left to play. A driving rainstorm. Can the Browns come back? They answer like champions. Roberts returns the kickoff to Cleveland's 22. Frank Ryan mixes his play calls calmly, moving the ball club to Pittsburgh's 39. 1:16 remaining.
Gary Collins flanking to the right. The left end split is Roberts. He's out 5 yards. Ryan goes back to throw the ball. Fires a screen to the left. Good catch by Kelly. He's to the 40, the 39, the 38, 35, 32. He's to the 30. He's to the 25. He's to the 20. He's out of bounds all the way down on the 17-yard line.
Now, just 1 minute, 5 seconds are left to play.
Collins is out free at right end. Ryan flips the ball to Jim Brown, turning left end inside to the 20. He's to the 15, to the 14, head down to the 13-yard line. That'll be it.
Cleveland calls timeout. Now the decision must be made. Risk a field goal in this rain or go for broke. Ryan confers with Collier. The choice is made. Ryan returns to the huddle. 49 seconds remain. There's no turning back.
Kelly is the wing back left. Collins is flanked to the right. Jim Brown the only running back. Ryan's going to throw it. Sets. Fires in the middle. Collins, touchdown!
The Browns win 24-19. And sometimes even one at a time is too many to play. October 24th, Yankee Stadium in New York. The Browns arrived to find the Isle of Manhattan buzzing with news stories. The first being Giant quarterback Earl Morrall's 4 touchdown passes last week as Cleveland was beating Dallas 23-17. The second biggest news item is Philadelphia halfback Tim Brown has picked New York to halt the Browns' unrelenting one-at-a-time victory drive right here in Yankee Stadium. The tough young Giants balled into a first-quarter lead of 7-3, but the Browns' machinery begins to shift into high gear.
The Browns break the huddle. Roberts, flank left. Gary Collins splits 8 at right end. Third down, Ryan to throw. He fires in the end zone to Roberts, and it is a touchdown for the Browns!
Cleveland leads 10-7 and will never again trail New York. For pride is a two-way street. And if Cleveland's offensive unit is stung by Tim Brown's pregame statement, so too are their defensive counterparts, who meet every Giant thrust head-on, including field goal attempts.
And Joe Morrison will do the holding. They're going to spot it at the 42-yard line. Slight angle from the right. Ball down. Kick is blocked by Franklin. Franklin picks it up on the 45, and he rolls out of bounds.
If yesterday's toast of Broadway had been Earl Morrall, the new big man in Gotham Town tomorrow will be Jim Brown for his running and passing today.
Green is a wingback left. Collins is flanked to the right side. Pitch to Jim Brown. He's going to throw it. He drills one deep. Collins is open. He's got it on the 15. He's to the 10. He's to the 5. And he is in for the touchdown.
The final score, the Browns 38, the Giants 14. If the news was all bad coming into New York, it's all good news as Cleveland departs. St. Louis was upset by Washington, leaving the defending champions all alone in first place. As the song says, "Hello, Dolly, it's so nice to have you back where you belong." November 7th, Municipal Stadium in Cleveland. And the Browns must again tangle with Philadelphia's Eagles in a crucial ball game. Crucial for 2 reasons. One, victory is needed to maintain their 1-game lead in the East. And secondly, to regain the fans' favor after a down performance against Minnesota's Vikings in a 27-17 losing cause the week before. The Eagles seem bolstered by the prevailing uncertainty and strike quickly after the opening kickoff.
Glass will flank left. Pogue is out 5 at right end. Retzlaff a step at left end. Snead hands to Timmy Brown. Left tackle cuts inside. 50, 45. He's in the clear. 30, 25, 20, 10, 5, and a touchdown for the Eagles.
The Eagles 7, Browns nothing. But as the faint-hearted prepare to concede, the Browns prepare to fight back on the following play.
Baker's kickoff. Kelly and Roberts deep. Roberts on the 3. 5, left sidelines. 15, 20, up the middle. 30, 35, 40. He's to the 45. He's to the Eagles 40. He's to the 30. He's to the 20. And he's out of bounds on the 9-yard line.
The Browns are on the way back, bringing the crowd with them. Ryan hits Collins for the tying touchdown. Browns 7, the Eagles 7. But Philly has also come to play. Snead rallies them with another go-ahead score on a touchdown toss. Again, the men of Lake Erie must battle back. And again...
Flank right. Walt Roberts, tight left end. Brewers out of step at right end. Fake handoff. Ryan rolling right to throw. Now he's going to run up the middle. He's to the 30, 25. Gets away to the 20. He's to the 15. He's down on the 12-yard line.
The skilled quarterback in close goes with his power. Ryan now goes with his.
Ryan to Jim Brown on the trap. Right tackle. 4-3-2-1. Touchdown.
The Browns 14, Eagles 14. After Lou grows a field goal, Cleveland seems to be in charge until the second half kickoff.
Here's the kickoff by Baker. Drilled deep. Kelly's going to get it 2 yards deep. Up the middle. 5, 10. Left sideline. Down the middle. 15, 20, 25. He fumbled the ball. It's rolling loose up at the 39-40. The Eagles recover the football at the 40-yard line.
What quickly follows is near disaster.
Browns defensive unit out on the field in a hurry, and the Eagles offense unit comes on. All right, it's Glass, flank left. Fake handoff. Snead's going to throw the first one. He throws deep, and it is caught by Retzlaff. 10-5, and he's down on about a touchdown, they call it.
The Eagles own the lead, 24-21, and the momentum. For a third time, Cleveland battles against the tide and move to the Eagles' 42. Blanton Collier calls in the one man now who can balance the scales in both score and momentum.
It'll be a 49-yard attempt by Groza. Very slight angle from the left. The angle doesn't matter much this far out. There's the snap and the kick. It is far enough. It is good.
A 49-yard field goal by the toe, and the ball game is tied at 24-24. Oddly enough, it takes an Eagle to tip the scales in the Browns' favor.
Collins standing on the goal line. Nelson and Cross are in double save. Brown and Cross. Flag down, and they're going to be roughing the kicker. The ball's at the 50-yard line. Roughing the kicker is going to be called against George Tarasovic of the Philadelphia Eagles.
The big mistake has been made. Given new life, the Browns come to life and march 80 yards in 8 plays. The final score, Cleveland 38, the Eagles 34. More important, it made dedicated Brown believers of the 80,000 in attendance. This one, at this time, was indeed a big one.